Hello to all. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, let us be discussing something that you might be liking or you will be appreciating or loving it while living here in Pakistan. Personally, I appreciated these 5 things that I am going to discuss with you while living here in Pakistan. Though as a foreigner, honestly, it is very hard to adjust their traditional customs and culture, especially here in Pakistan. In whatever country you are living in right now, there are so many things that very challenging, especially when it comes to their traditional customs and culture. But since I am living here in Pakistan and married to a Pakistani man, let us focus to the traditions and culture of Pakistan. I have already discussed in so many of my videos about the challenges, traditional customs and culture of Pakistan. Though honestly, there are so many things that you might not like here in Pakistan, especially if you are a foreigner. There are also some things that you might like or you will surely appreciate it once you understand, appreciate, accept, or embrace while living here in Pakistan. Number one, family ties. Pakistan is also one of the country in Asia. So like in the other countries in Asia, there are some cultural or traditional customs that almost same practices that you will find or you can find in the other Asian countries like neighboring countries like India, China, and more Asian countries nearby. Even though those are countries in Far East Asia like Korea, Japan, Philippines, or Malaysia or other countries in Southeast Asia. When it comes to family ties, they are almost related or they are almost have the same way on how to value the importance of the family. But here in Pakistan, I noticed that they have a deeper relationship to their family, especially to their parents and siblings. They have a high respect to their elders, especially to their parents. That is the reason why here in Pakistan, it is not a trend that they are sending elderly people to nursing homes. They care their old people in their own, especially their parents. Most of the sons here in Pakistan loves their mother the most. Though not all, but most of them, especially when it comes to siblings relationship. If they don't have parents at all, or even though there is still a parent and there are siblings that needs help, siblings who has money, they will really help those siblings who needs help. Like for example, if they have a widow or divorced siblings and they're struggling financially, the siblings, especially the brothers, will help the widow or divorced sister or sister-in-law, especially if they have children. Brother or the sister who has money will help those nieces and nephew financially as they grow. There are also some that even they are just cousins, they are also helping them, especially those who has nothing and they are already widow or divorced and no job. They really need financial support from their relatives. There are so many things or ways that you can see how deeply concerned they are to their family members. These so-called family members for them is not just those immediate family members like mother, father, and siblings. It includes the uncles, aunts, and cousins. Whoever family members that are close to them. One thing that you have to know as well, I think it is very important for you to know if you are not yet here in Pakistan and you are having a relationship with a Pakistani or planning to marry a Pakistani, most of the problem that one of the member has, they will discuss it in the presence of the whole family, except of course the kids. As a foreigner, we might think that it doesn't sound good, but yes, it is also one thing that you will be liking here in Pakistan when it comes to their family ties or family relationship. Number two, lifestyle. For so many of us, especially like us Filipinos who grows up freely as a woman, it will really hard for us to adjust in this kind of lifestyle. But if you are extremely introvert, if you are that person who is not fan of going out, having parties with friends, or doesn't want crowded environment, and the lifestyle here in Pakistan will be perfect for you, especially if you are not living with in-laws. I said that so. Here in Pakistan, most of the women are just staying at home. They are just at home 24 hours, 7 days in a week, 30 or 31 days in a month, or 365 days in a year. So this is not really applicable for all the women here in Pakistan. Since nowadays, some of the women are also working, helping their family or their husband to earn. And for some, they are also helping their family or husband to their field work. Busy to do some errands that they can do outside of the house. However, the highest population of the women of Pakistan are not really working. They are just at home and some of them has their own maids and really nothing to do at all except looking after their kids, their husband, and some task or household task at home. Most of the women here in Pakistan love shopping, and one of their favorite is shopping clothes. They will sleep late and wake up late as well. So if you are that kind of person who loves to stay at home and you are married to a man who can provide or give you enough money or more than enough money for you to spend and to have a luxurious life, or let's say not luxurious but at least you can buy things that you want, then Pakistan is the best country for you to live. Number 3, less stressing life. So why did I say that so? Yes, because here in Pakistan as a woman or as a wife, you are not forced or you are not actually or most of the men are not allowing their wife to work and to earn for their family. So if you are not living with in-laws, you have your own house, you have a good husband and kids with you living in one house, then it will be less stressing life. Here's the thing, although not all Pakistanis has no vices, but still, more of the Pakistani men has no vices. They are more pious or religious. Because a good Pakistani man valued the importance of his family. Also, one example that I am going to give you why it's less stressing to live here in Pakistan with your husband and kids. Like for example, in the other country, men after work goes out with friends, drinking or having parties, coming back home late and drunk. Same as to our kids. In the other country, children, especially the teenagers, they are going out with their friends. And sometimes we as parents, we are getting out of control because of their behavior as teenagers. So sometimes we are so worried and it gives us stress to handle them knowing that they are having friends and having parties or doesn't know what they are doing outside. Here in Pakistan, this kind of thing are still controlled, though there are some situation that might influence them outside, but here they cannot just go out by their own, especially the girls are being cared of. Since most of the parents, especially the mothers, are not working, they are having a lot of time to care their children. So that is the reason why I said it's less stressing life here in Pakistan. But take note and keep in mind that will happen if you are not living with in-laws. One thing more that I want to add up, this is not stressing to stay at home doing nothing and just depending on your husband if there is no other family that is waiting or depending to your financial help in our or in your own country. Like for example, your own children, your parents, and other members of the family. If that is the case, then living in Pakistan will not be less stressing life, but will be a stressing life for you. Number 4, hospitality. Yes, the same as the other country in Asia, like in the Philippines, we are also hospitable when it comes to welcoming the visitors. Here in Pakistan, they are also like that. But what I like here, whenever they are welcoming a visitor, they really do their best to give the best to their visitor. Like for example, the food. That is number 1, that they are really giving their best to give the best food for you as a visitor. There are some traditional customs or culture that they are also doing whenever they are having a visitor. Like for example, giving money or giving gifts to the visitor. Especially if their visitors are their family members or relatives. Actually, the way of welcoming their visitor is depends on what kind of visitor they are expecting. I think we cannot say that this is kind of discrimination. It's actually maybe it depends on how they are really practicing their traditional customs and culture. And yes, Pakistanis are hospitable as well. Number 5, cheaper to live. Why and why not? Why cheaper? It is because if your earning or the means of your earning is from the other country, it is very easy or cheaper to live here in Pakistan. That is because of the value of their money. But if the means of your earning is just here in Pakistan, like for example, you are just working here, your salary is a Pakistani rupees, and you have business but in a Pakistani rupees as well, then you can really say or feel that everything or the basic necessity or the basic needs of the people here in Pakistan is getting expensive or higher and higher every day. Of course, if we will be or I will be comparing it, if which is cheaper to live in Pakistan or in the Philippines, I can say that they are both the same. It is because of the value of money. As I said, if you are just earning from here, so everything is also expensive. Same in the Philippines. If you are just earning the money from Philippine peso, then it is also, you can also feel and can say that everything is getting higher or expensive. But if your money is coming from an international currency, then you can feel how cheaper it is to live in Pakistan or in the Philippines. This is all for today and thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified for the next video that I am going to upload. Thank you and have a great day everyone.